is there anything that Scott Morrison won't rort? First we had sports rorts, $100 million of taxpayer money that's supposed to go to the most worthy projects for little sporting clubs right across the country, that instead they rorted and pushed into projects in Liberal MP electorates and marginal seats. Then of course we had community safety rorts, a program designed to improve community safety for small facilities across the country that they rorted, and regional jobs rorts, hundreds of millions of dollars of taxpayer money that's supposed to go to creating jobs around the country. They funded an ineligible project to a company that just happened to be a donor to the Liberal and National Party in Queensland. But the biggest rort of all so far, the most scandalous, is car park rorts. That's right, Scott Morrison actually found a way to rort a fund for commuter car parks. A fund that he created, $660 million of taxpayer funding that he announced just before the last election, 47 projects in total. Now the Independent Auditor General has found in a damning report, the Auditor General's the independent watchdog, the guy who has the power to examine government expenditure, figure out where it's going, is it legal, is it efficient, effective, has it been well spent? He found that the expenditure was not appropriate and that the project selection was basically political, because 87% of the projects, that's right, 87%, just happened to be in Liberal electorates or electorates they were trying to win. The selection process wasn't open, it wasn't transparent. They didn't ask for the best projects and rank them. They didn't ask local councils, they didn't ask state governments, they didn't ask the public. They just asked Liberal MPs and candidates, and Scott Morrison personally oversaw this process. He announced the fund, he announced the projects, he ticked them off. 87%. I mean, it's just a coincidence, isn't it? Now, I'm in a car park here in central Dandenong in my electorate. We didn't see any of this money. There's a whole lot of places like this around the country, not far from railway stations. I'm sure the communities around Australia would love to see places like this improve, but no, just if you're a Liberal MP or with a seat that Scott Morrison's trying to win. Frankly, this is corruption of public administration. We shouldn't put up with this as a country. This is not normal. This is not normal, this is not acceptable. Now, if a federal Labor government was elected, we've committed, we will introduce a National Integrity Commission with teeth to oversee politicians, the bureaucracy, and government decision making, and call out and weed out serious corruption. Scott Morrison said he was starting work over 1,000 days ago on a National Integrity Commission, an anti-corruption commission, but nothing has happened. I wonder why. But as I said, we should not put up with this. This is not acceptable, and we should campaign every day between now and the next election to call out this government for their shocking misuse of taxpayer funding and kick them out.